Hi everyone, today I'm excited to share our plans for a cozy fall day. My husband and I will be going on a beautiful bike ride to admire the stunning autumn leaves. It's probably going to be one of the last ones that we do. And after our ride, we'll stop by the White Horse Inn, a restaurant that's known for its hauntings. And then we're going to grab some coffee after our bike ride. And that's back near the White Horse Inn. It's one of my favorite coffee places. And across the street, we'll do a little antiquing. There's a cute little shop there. It's a favorite store of ours in Metamora, Michigan. And we're going to just enjoy the fall weather and the spooky atmosphere. And then later, we're going to go back home to enjoy a comforting soup dinner that I made yesterday. It's all about taking a break and enjoying the little things today. And I can't wait to bring you along for our relaxing adventure. Today we're off on a little road trip adventure. My husband and I are headed out to explore a new Rails to Trails bike path here in Michigan, and the fall weather is absolutely perfect for it. Before we start the ride, we made a stop in Elmont to grab some delicious donuts because honestly, what's a road trip without a little treat? These donuts were so fresh and tasty, exactly what we needed to get the day going. And after that, we set off down the road, and it's just been stunning. Fall in Michigan never disappoints. The trees are bursting with vibrant reds, oranges, and yellows, and we couldn't resist doing a bit of leaf peeping along the way. We even spotted some fun Halloween decorations in the little towns we passed. It's amazing to see how creative people get with their spooky displays. Definitely helps set the mood. And our first big stop of the day, the White Horse Inn in Metamora. And this place has a lot of history. It first opened way back in 1850 as a general store and stagecoach stop. Travelers would pass through, rest, and grab a meal, but what makes it even more interesting is its connection to the local horse culture. The inn became a popular spot for the equestrian community since Metamora is well known for its horse trails and events. The building still carries that rustic charm with a cozy, welcoming atmosphere that takes you back in time. And if you're into ghost stories, here's something cool. The White Horse Inn is rumored to be haunted. Guests and staff have reported hearing mysterious footsteps and seeing the shadowy figure of a woman upstairs. It's one of those stories that adds a little thrill to the place, especially during the Halloween season. Whether you believe it or not, it definitely adds some character. We're planning to come back this way after our bike ride for some coffee and a bit of antiquing. There are some adorable antique shops nearby that we love to check out, but for now, it's all about lunch. And the White Horse Inn is known for its delicious farm-to-table meals. And I'm really excited to dive into something warm and hearty, perfect for a crisp fall day like this. So we've headed inside, and we're going to check out the menu and get ready for a great meal before we hit the trail. Ooh, my favorite soup, French onion. I'm so excited about this. Can't wait. Gonna dig in. Look at this. Oh. Nice. Oh my God. Okay, look at me, honey. I want to see what you got here. What you got? A Reuben with some chips. Ooh, yummy. Orchard salad, soup, iced tea. Yummy. So after we left the White Horse Inn, we kept driving and spotted some suspicious characters staring at us from someone's front lawn. Just kidding. It was more Halloween displays, and seriously, I can't get enough of these. People get so creative, and I just love seeing what everyone comes up with this time of year. Our next stop was Columbiaville, Michigan, where we've been dying to try out a new Rails to Trails path. This one is called the Southern Links Trailway, and it's a 10-mile rail to trail that connects Columbiaville, Otter Lake, and Millington right here in central Michigan. And I have to say, it was one of the most peaceful bike rides I've ever been on. There was no traffic noise at all, just the sound of water, trees, and the leaves falling around us. And can we talk about the crunch of the leaves under our bike wheels? It made me so happy. It's the perfect fall ride. Now, here's a cool fact for you. The Southern Links Trail is part of Michigan's Iron Bell Trail. And the Iron Bell Trail is this amazing project that's creating two massive routes, one for hikers and one for bikers, that stretch all the way from Belle Isle in Detroit to Ironwood in the Upper Peninsula. It's still being completed in sections, but when it's finished, it'll be the longest designated state trail in the country. How awesome is that? And this section of the trail is fully paved the entire way, which made it such an easy and smooth ride. There are also plenty of rest stops and picnic areas along the way, so you can stop, take a break, and soak in all that gorgeous fall scenery. With the cooler weather and all the trees lining the trail, it was just the perfect fall biking adventure. And honestly, I can't recommend this trail enough. It's peaceful, it's beautiful, and super beginner friendly. And if you're just getting into biking, it's perfect for that too. All right, let's keep going and see what else this adventure has in store. While we were cruising along the trail, we stumbled upon the cutest little picnic area, and it looked brand new. Seriously, it had everything. Nice clean restrooms, which, let's be real, it's a big deal when you're out biking. And plenty of picnic tables and even grills if you're planning to cook up something tasty. There was also this adorable playground for the kids surrounded by trees, which made it feel so cozy and tucked away. Plus, there was a path leading off into the woods that we didn't have time to explore, but next time we're definitely checking that out and bringing a picnic along too. And get this, they even had the place decorated for the fall season. It's little touches like that that just make it extra charming. And there were wooden benches where you could sit back, relax, and soak it all in. We couldn't resist snapping a few photos here because the weather was perfect, the colors were popping, and it just felt like the ultimate fall day. It's one of those spots that's just perfect for taking a break and enjoying nature, so we're already planning to come back. Looks like there's like a trail, and then you can barbecue here. I know, and then there's picnic tables. And then there's like a little place for kids to play. I mean, it's so cute here. I'm amazed. I know. It looks like it was just built like just a little while ago. Because like even the benches, look at the bench over there. After turning around and biking back to the start of the trail, we realized we had just biked over 20 miles, and we ended up back by the beautiful lake, and I couldn't help but notice how some of the trees were starting to turn those gorgeous fall colors. There was even a little bridge there that added to the whole scenic vibe. And it was such a picturesque spot. We saw people coming out to take family photos. And get this, we even spotted a homecoming queen getting her photos done too. And it's definitely a popular place for capturing those special moments. Back in town, we noticed a super cute harvest fest going on with lots of fall fun. And there was even a spooky looking mansion that seemed like it was all set up for Halloween tours. We didn't have time to check those things out this time, but maybe next year we'll come back and dive into all the fall festivities. Our last stop brought us back to Metamora one more time, and we headed downtown to visit our favorite little antique store. I absolutely love browsing through all the treasures there. There's so many unique pieces and fun finds. And even though we didn't end up buying anything this time, just walking through and exploring was so much fun. And you never know what you'll come across in these places. Kellogg's cornflakes bottles.
I don't know.
Never saw them before. As we wandered through the antique shop, I couldn't help but feel a wave of nostalgia. There were so many fun memories from my childhood tucked away in here, and I just loved to reminisce. And one thing that really caught my eye was a wax Halloween candle. It instantly took me back to seeing it on display in my home growing up. And then there were some old chemistry sets, and those always intrigued me because my Opa was a chemist. So I love seeing things like that. It's like a little nod to him. And odd clocks behind glass always make me stop and wonder who saved these and who used them. It's funny how something as simple as a clock can feel like it has a story behind it. And then of course I spotted the tiny soldiers and miniatures, which always get me excited. I had a dollhouse as a kid, and I remember doing this big project on the Civil War where my grandfather and dad helped me create a battlefield complete with those little soldiers. And it's moments like that that come flooding back in places like these. As we made our way through the shop, there were pumpkins scattered throughout, adding a nice seasonal touch. Oh, and there was even a funny little trash can with presidents on it. Like, how appropriate for this quirky shop. I had to laugh when I spotted an old cooler that looked exactly like the one my mom and dad used to have. It's crazy how these little things can bring back such specific memories. And as we headed upstairs, hoping to find even more cool treasures, Jeff pointed out a yardstick like the ones they used to hand out at Kmart. It sparked this great conversation, just reminiscing and laughing. And that's what I love about these antique stores. You never know what you'll find, and it always gets us talking about the good old days. After heading upstairs, we spotted even more nostalgic treasures. There were old signs, there was Lionel train sets, and even a Fisher Price boat that I used to have as a kid. I loved seeing those classic Fisher Price toys, and this one was a little worn, but it was still so fun to see. They always bring back the best memories. And one of my favorite things to do when we go upstairs is to check out the vinyl records. You never know what you're going to find in those bins. And I also keep an eye out for old Hallmark ornaments. Those are a bit harder to come by, but I love the thrill of the hunt. And even if I don't find anything, it's always fun just searching and reminiscing about all the special holiday decorations from over the years. I had this Ronald McDonald when I was growing up. I had him and I had a Pillsbury Doughboy. We ventured back outside, took one last look at the White Horse Inn just in case we spotted any ghosts, and then we made our way across the street to the general store and coffee shop. I love this coffee shop for its rustic charm, and they always have the cutest gifts to browse through, and usually by now they're already displaying their Christmas ornaments, which is perfect because I collect a specific designer here, and I was so excited to grab my coffee and wander around until I found the one I wanted to take home as a memento of our day together. And this year I found the cutest Santa holding his hot cocoa. How perfect is that? The general store is actually a historic building too. You can grab meals, pizzas, snacks, and of course lattes, and we usually go for a dessert and a coffee or a latte, which is such a nice way to relax before heading home. And let me tell you, it's the perfect little stop on a fall day. There's so much to check out inside, so many goodies you can buy here, and this place used to be a harness shop and was rebuilt in the 1920s as a gas station and small grocery store. Then in 1980, the gas station closed, leaving just the grocery store. It was renovated in 2018 and turned into the Metamora General Store that we love today. And if you want to take your coffee outside, you can even sit around a cozy fire pit. I love the atmosphere of this place, especially during the fall. It's also the perfect spot for a fall drive. And if you head to the White Horse Inn website, they got 2 amazing maps that take you on a scenic backroads tour for some leaf peeping. So trust me, we've done it and it's so worth it. Just be sure to time your trip when the leaves are at their peak colors for the ultimate fall experience. Now for the fun part, let's unbox this adorable ornament that I found at the general store. This is a piece by Eric Cortina, an artist whose work I absolutely love. Each of his ornaments is hand painted and just brings that special touch of Christmas magic to your tree. And I started collecting his pieces last year, and I'm so excited to add this new one to my collection. Eric Cortina is known for creating vintage-inspired ornaments that capture the essence of the holiday season. And I can't wait to show you the other ones I have. I'll definitely bring them out this Christmas so you can see the full collection. But for now, this is my Santa with his hot cocoa. How cute is that? It's the perfect keepsake from our fall day together. Hey friends, thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you found some fun and budget-friendly ideas to bring into your home. A special shout out to all my subscribers. You guys are amazing. And if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and tap the notification bell so you never miss a video. I post weekly with more home decor, party planning, and DIY goodness. Also, check out my shop at Grin & Print on Etsy. I've got some fun games, printables, and party supplies that I know you'll love. Thanks again for all your support, and I'll see you in the next video.